Okay, I'm still up in New South Wales. I'm on a place called Yardborough Flat in Moreton National Park. Probably most people know it as the Budawangs. So I'm gonna have a go at climbing the castle today. It's a day walk. I've never done it this way. I've done it from the Wog Wog side before. It's like part of a 4 or 5 day walk. I can't remember. I'm no certainty here. There's been a fair bit of rain. I've got a fairly decent creek crossing coming up, and also I've got no gaiters and I've got no boots, so I'm just wearing my dirty girls and my trail runners. Trail runners would be good on the rock, but I'm more worried about the scrub, so we'll see how we go. Like I said, I've never been up this way. It might be easier than I imagine. We'll see, but I doubt it. All right, there's a bit of a climb ahead of me, but first let's get down to this creek crossing and see how deep it is. All right, the road in's been an adventure, but it wasn't too bad. All right, I'll catch up with you soon. I'll probably flick it on when I get to the creek crossing, I guess. All right, take it easy. Okay. Well, here's the first obstacle. There's the track over the other side. Let's see what we can do here. This is the deep channel just here. Yeah, alright, it's doable. Obviously there's the end of the wet feet. Probably maybe wet shorts too, wet and dry feet, so let's see how this goes. Oh, Jesus, it's cold. Trekking poles might have been handy today too, but they're back in Melbourne as well. Okay, about knee deep at the moment. Oh, it's flying. So for anyone that's wondering, that's so good. So I'm just climbing up these gullies. There's a few blackberries that I'm pushing through, but I'm hoping once I get up a little bit out of the gullies, the blackberries will go. And I'm also hoping by the time I get to the scrambly bit at the top, the showers have gone and the rock's dry. I've got my doubts though. Okay, good news, I'm out of the gullies. I've climbed a bit, still pushing through wet scrub, but it doesn't appear to be as leachy, and there's no blackberries up here, so that's not too bad. This is a rare flat bit. I'm about to go up again fairly steeply for a while. But yeah, so far so good. Tops are still cloaked in cloud, but there's a couple, 2 or 3 hours before I get up near the top, so hopefully by middle of the day it starts to clear. If not, there'll be a lot of atmospheric shots. All right, getting up into the interesting stuff now. The cloud is trying to lift, but it's slow. So So I don't know, we'll see how we go. Okay, and we're climbing now. I'm heading up onto a kind of long sidle, then I'll drop into a place called Castle Saddle. I'm hoping once I get up to the sidle along the side of the mountain, it's pretty well like vertical what I'm sidling. I'm hoping I might get some views. We'll see. Okay, I scrambled up to the base of that big rock pinnacle that I saw before climbing up. So now it's up and down from what I can tell, but not too bad. Over to Castle Saddle. Once I leave Castle Saddle, I'll pick up the track to the top of the castle, and it gets a little bit seriouser. Hasn't been too bad so far. I mean, I'm puffing. That's just because I'm unfit. Starting to wonder why I carried 3.5 kilos of water up here today. So progress is being made slowly along these, along this kind of sidle. Well, I say sidle, but there's a lot of climbing up and down over rock, wet rock too. This is a spot called Camp Cave, and there it is, nice and dry in there. Not a bad view either. Well, I don't think this weather's going to clear. It actually looks like it's getting worse. Anyway, we'll go as far as we can go. So if I had to guess, I'd say that's the top of the castle up there. I guess swing around up here and go up the other side. It could be a feral fact. It's not exactly my backyard. Progress is still being made upwards though, so that's a good thing. I've probably been walking for, I don't know, 2 hours, 2.5 hours now, I guess. She's stamp up here. I'd say there's been a fair bit of rain recently up here. I've just been overseas for a few weeks, so and I haven't been really following the weather in this part of the world, but yeah, she's really damp. The road in was pretty muddy too. This is actually a pretty good bit of track. So I'm heading up to that saddle there in front of us. Okay, I've arrived at Castle Saddle. Bit of swordgrass action down there on my shins. Leech bite down there. Apart from that, I'm unscathed. So now I've got the final crux of the climb up to the top of the castle. And this is the bit I'm a bit worried about in the rain. There are some ropes, but how trustworthy the ropes are, I'm not too sure. I'll have to have a bit of a look when I get there. All right, I'll keep walking and catch up with you when I either turn around or get to the top or get somewhere interesting. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Gotta be careful of these ropes. It's probably just as well I can't see off the edge there, I reckon. All right, well, I've got to this little chimney, which is a vertical kind of climb. And I'm just too big. My knees aren't across the span. They're kind of up and down. So there's no way I can't reach that tree to kind of lever myself up. So I'll see if there's another way. So it looks like some people shimmy through there, but I don't fit through there either. I've tried that. So I'm trying to think how I did it last time. I didn't come through here, so there must be another way somewhere, because I was bigger last time I came up here. All right, let's see what I can find. If not, this will be as high as I get, which is pretty high. Okay, well, I suppose you'd call that a fail. I'm not going to get right to the top today because I can't get up that little chimney. Well, not without risk. Too much risk for my liking. I tried chimneying up, like leaning with my back against, taking my pack off and having my back against the one side and my legs against and my knees against the other side, or my feet, but there's no, it's not quite wide enough, but it's too narrow for me to kind of shimmy through the gap. My chest won't fit through, so if I had more time and it wasn't wet, I probably could free climb up on the outside, but with the wet rock, I'm a little bit dubious. I'm wondering if that's what I did last time I was up here, because last time I was up here I was probably a little bit bigger than I am now, and somehow I got to the top. Anyway, last time I was camping up here though, so I had a little bit more time. All right, I'm heading back now, unless I find another route up, but I don't think so. I've left that area. I've still got a bit of scrambling to go to get down though. There's some decent cliffs, and there's one long rope that I kind of climbed around on the way up. I'll check the rope out at the top. I might use it on the way down. All right, I'll catch up with you. All right, back down at Castle Saddle. So now basically, I think I mentioned, it's just a retrace of my steps. So I've got my little swordgrass field to walk through now, which isn't much fun. I've got a leech bite, I've got swordgrass cuts. I've got all sorts of scars today. Anyway, all good. I know it's a downhill walk on the way back, but it's certainly not a quick walk. So I doubt I'll be out of here by until about 4 o'clock. It's about 1:30 now, I guess. All right, I'm gonna put the camera away because I try not to cut my shins up too much on this swordgrass. Well, progress is being made on my descent. I'm in the slow kind of traverse section now. I'm kind of making my way underneath and around and up and down waterfalls. So when I went through here, I shimmied around here and ducked through there, and the way it's through there. I wasn't too bad crawling through there. I got a little bit wet from this waterfall, but I just found another way. So I've just shimmied up that sloping rock there, and there's a gap through there and a track on the other side. All good, didn't get wet. Geez, I'm a bit battle scarred at the moment. All good. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, the sun's almost out, somewhat ironically, and I'm almost down. Well, I'm not almost down, but I'm almost over the hard bit. Pigeon house, I can see it now, couldn't see it on the way up. Alright, I'm about to start down the spur now. I'll finish that kind of traverse. So I'm still trotting along this spur and it climbs up. There's a nice level bit. I'm about to start dropping into those kind of scrubby gullies. Picked up a couple of leeches there on the way up, I think. But anyway, it's dried out a little bit. It hasn't rained for a little while. So I might put some Bushmans on maybe. On the way up it was that wet, everything was just going to get washed off anyway. I'm not getting soaked now as I push through these trees. So there we go, and we get down there. So good news is I'm getting close to being back. I'm down in the fairly scrubby stuff now. This vegetation is beautiful. The only thing is there's blackberries mixed in with it, which isn't ideal. Anyway, the thing is, it's dry now. Coming up this morning I was getting soaked just pushing through it. Okay, last real obstacle. Just going to wade through this. Okay, that's me back. It's about I think it's 12.7 k's and about 800 meters climbing, maybe a little bit more. That's a tough walk. So yeah, I didn't get right to probably missed the summit by about 50 metres. I don't know how I got up that chute last time. I'm certainly no bigger than I was 15 years ago. I am a little bit older. But yeah, I just didn't think the risk-reward equation really worked for me today on that. So I can always come back. It's a jungle gym kind of a walk. I've been going all day fairly solidly. And I think I probably walked for about 7 hours to do 12 and a half k's, whatever it is. So it's not a fast walk, but it's a good walk. All right, I might do when I get back to Bateman's Bay to the accommodation, I might get Sam to do a video and we'll go through the collateral damage from this walk, because there's a bit. Anyway, we'll see if there's another little video at the end of this. Take it easy. Okay, so we've made it back to our accommodation. Or I've made it back. So I thought I'd go through some of the damage from today, because it was quite a walk. First of all, I've got new air conditioning in my pants. So luckily they've got a liner, these pants. I've also got some new air conditioning in my shirt. So the pants were rock, ripped on the rock. The shirt ripped on some like pandanus. Got a bit of blood and guts, so that's blackberries down there. That was rock, I think. That's leeches, the blood down there, and that's blackberries down there. So all in all, it was a good day out.